Hi, all. Welcome to RAC Infotech. I'm going to share you the good news related to Oracle DBA with RAC DBA training and also Oracle Application DBA training. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate the course index, duration, when we are going to start the courses. And also I'm going to share the news regarding the placement opportunities. Those who are having education gap and employment gap, those who are trying again, they are trying for the job opportunities. So for such kind of persons or members also we are going to support, uh, like in IT job oriented training also we are going to support. Job support also we used to do, and also we will provide the real-time training, and also we will show you the opportunities in the market. Okay, so going to share that Oracle DBA and RAC DBA training. So till now we used to conduct the two types of, like, Oracle DBA is one batch and Oracle RAC DBA is one batch. But from the next year, 15th Jan onwards, so from 15th Jan next month, calculated as next year, from next month, 15th Jan onwards, we are going to conduct Oracle DBA and RAC DBA as a single batch. So we used to cover like both the topics, Oracle DBA topics. Parallelly, we can introduce the RAC also, and both the servers we will share that live training, how we are going to perform real time work as a DBA, what are all the tasks which we are getting, and also how we are going to resolve the issues supporting the DBA tasks and RAC DBA tasks. So we make it a very simple and easy format of the course. And also we will share the videos as well. Completely it is a real-time training, guys. A real-time means we will show you from the starting letter characters, like you can say from ABCD onwards as part of DBA training, from the starting onwards. How to start, what are all the prerequisites, and how to install the database, and then how to connect to the database, what are all the day-to-day tasks we used to get, and what are all the tickets we used to get, how to respond to the mails, how to resolve the tickets, how to respond to your managers and high level and team members, how to communicate with the team members. All these things we can cover everything. And also one more important thing is how to face the interviews, technical interviews. Round one, what kind of questions they used to ask, and round two, what kind of questions they used to ask, and HR round, manager round. All these things we can briefly taken care by as part of this training. And also we can that the course fees and the training charges, and I mean other like job support and also interview support and other placement related informations, please do reach us on mobile or mail ID raxinfotech@gmail.com. All those details I'll share with you guys as well. Okay, see, this is the virtual machine where we are going to install the databases. These two nodes are the rack. I'll show you that as well, what is node and all. Okay, we can briefly from step one onwards to professional level we will teach you like a practically. Okay, in your laptop we can install the only one thing required is laptops, like individual PCs. Okay, personal computer or laptop. If you have a cloud account, that is good. If you want to interest to start your lab setups on cloud, that is very easy also. We will support you on that as well. For that will take extra cost and all. Okay, that you need to bear about it, like 1,000 or 2,000. It depends how much time you are going to spend on the cloud servers. That much charge it will. Basically, if you are using 1 hour per day, that won't charge more than 2,000 for Oracle Cloud Labs. Okay, somewhere we used to get free labs also in a cloud. Those also we will discuss and all. Okay, if you have a laptop, that is good. For the core Oracle DBA and RAC DBA, only Oracle DBA if you want to practice, 4 GB RAM and 100 GB storage is sufficient. But if you want to go for RAC also, at that time we recommend it strongly, go with minimum 12 GB RAM and 200 GB or 250 GB of storage is fine for both Oracle DBA and RAC DBA. That is the lab. I'll cover you that as well. Main motto of this training is, this video I'm going to share you, we are going to conduct a real-time job oriented program. Okay, job oriented. Even if you are a fresher, if you can come, once you complete this training, definitely you will get a job as a fresher. Oracle DBA or Oracle RAC DBA. If you have a different technical skill set, like you are working as a tech support or other kind of other IT support, you want to switch your career to DBA side. DBA is like a job secure one profile, one of the job secure profile. Like you won't get recession for DBAs. Other developers or some other profiles, they will get bulk opportunities, but at the same time, they will face the recession of the job. So in case of our Oracle DBA, job security is very high. Okay. So we will provide you the end-to-end training, and also we will support interview support, job support, and we will take a freelancing kind of opportunities as well. We will take freelancing DBA job opportunities, and those we will share with you as well lively. If you mean, we will share that workload and how we are going to do that job and all freelancing kind of one. Those projects also we will assign to you guys. That is a different scenario. Okay, this training is for everyone, freshers, experience. If somebody wants to change their skill set, like from another profile technical skill set to DBA. If you are non-technical, non-IT, you want to move to IT, you can learn this as well. Okay, even for some professionals will be there, they are doing different teaching field or some other field, tech support, call center kind of jobs. Even though they are graduated, they are doing some other jobs. If they want to move to IT side, this will be useful for you guys as well. Okay, for Oracle DBA training and RAC DBA training, we used to complete within 60 hours. Okay, 50 to 60 hours training will be there with labs. Okay, everything we are going to show you as part of live labs only. Like I'm going to demonstrate the theoretical part half an hour or 40 minutes. Remaining 1 hour or 1.5 hour, we can take it as a live lab. Whatever we are delivering, we will show you on the labs. Lab is this one, virtual machines. So you will not get any kind of like, I know the topic, but I don't have any hands-on experience. That kind of feeling you won't have. Why? Because we are going to show you with live labs, real-time approach. Okay. So mostly 50 to 60, within 60 hours, we will complete this training on only weekdays. From Monday to Friday, we are going to Monday to Friday. Monday to Friday, morning 7:30 or 7:45 a.m. IST, Indian Standard Time Zone. Okay. Morning 7:45 a.m. we are going to start this batch. So for registrations and all, you can reach out to us. Contact numbers. Let me give you mail ID raxinfotech@gmail.com and mobile number +919392634440. You can reach me on this number, WhatsApp call or direct call. You can do text me, anything. You can connect with me on this. If you are unable to reach or unable to, if I am busy with some other call, some other things, you can directly text me on this mail ID. I'll respond once we saw this your information or mail. We can respond it to you. For course duration, fees, and if you have any doubts, like you want some other support, you want some interview support, you want some job support, if you required online training, you want to skill up, as even though you are working as Oracle DBA L1 L2 task, you required L3 support, reach out to us. We will help you on this. Okay, we are having more than 10 years experience professionals, those who are going to take care of this Oracle DBA RAC DBA trainings, and also Oracle application DBA training also we are going to conduct. That is weekend batch. Okay, that is weekend batch. I'll share you soon that information. Okay, guys. Clearly, Oracle DBA with RAC DBA training we are going to conduct from the 15th Jan, 7:45 a.m. onwards. It's a weekday, Monday to Friday, early morning, 7:45 a.m. Training is going to start. If somebody wants demo session also, we have our channel RAX Infotech. If you want to go through YouTube, there we have a channel, RAX Infotech channel. We have more than 1K subscribers is there. So you can look for the demo videos here as well. We have a demo in videos. Or else if you want one-on-one session, you can text me. You can text me to my mail ID or mobile number. We will conduct one demo session for you. Okay. Okay, guys. For fees and how much fees will be there individually, you can contact with me. It will be very less fees we are going to conduct compared to the market. In the market, how much they are going to conduct. Our motto is that we want to place more candidates in the IT as a Oracle DBA with other technical skills like Oracle DBA with RAC, Oracle DBA with Apps DBA, Oracle DBA with the cloud. These many combinations we are going to deliver. If you are interested to learn more, we will deliver more on Oracle DBA side only. Okay. Okay, guys. Coming to Oracle DBA training like course index, what are all the topics we are going to cover? I have shared those information in my previous videos as well. I don't want to take much time to discuss all these things. I'm just showing you the topics. These are all the very, very limited topics we are having. You can say 13 topics we are having, even though out of these 13 topics, these 3 to 4 topics we are covering as part of RAC DBA as well. This ASM and ASM thing we can cover as part of RAC. This patching and cloning also we can cover as part of RAC DBA. We can directly do the patching and the RAC servers that will cover as part of core DBA topic. We can do the clone on RAC environment that will cover as part of the standalone. So that's where I used to mix. We don't need to go for different courses. Oracle DBA is one stream and Oracle RAC DBA is a different. No, both are only one. Like one kind of technical skill. If you have RAC skill set, your profile will be shortlisted fast compared to only if you know only Oracle DBA. Few companies will shortlist your profile. Nowadays, most of them require the RAC DBA as well. That's where I make this training Oracle DBA with RAC. Okay. Only these 13 topics is more than enough. We will support you how to prepare resumes. And why? Because if you are not preparing your resume, it will not shortlisted. So what are all the keywords we need to use? How we need to prepare the resume? That I'll suggest you. And frequently asked interview questions. We will discuss these things as well. Each and every topic I'm going to cover as stressed out. These are all the points which we will get in interview. Okay. And also we will discuss real-time scenarios and exercises like what kind of backups we are going to follow, what kind of clones we are going to do, what is backups, what is clone, what is our role and responsibilities. Okay, just like project to project, how we are getting the projects, what is mean by the project. Okay, how we are going to start our job, everything. Day one, what I mean, from day one to next, if you want to switch your next job from company, if you want to leave, if you are going to leave the company, not want, if you are going to leave the company, you have worked more than 3 years or 4 years in the same project, you want to upskill and professionally and personally if you want to grow, at that time, at which point you need to look at outside. Okay, if it is in which point you want to switch your job, those also we can discuss. Okay, why we need to switch the jobs. Okay, is it necessary, is there or not, those we can discuss as well. Everything we can discuss. So these only topics we are going to cover. This is more than enough. Okay, even though 10 plus years experience also, only these topics we are going to take it. Apart from the server migrations and all, those are very, very less people will get opportunity to work on the migrations. Okay, rest of the more than 70 to 80% of the work is operational work. We will discuss that as well. What is the operational, what is project work? These migrations, upgrades, all covers under projects. Installations, those will covers in the projects. Supporting user management, table space management, how to connect to the database, network setup, patching, cloning, performance tuning kind of one. These things will cover as part of operations. Around 80% of the work as an operation. So if you learn these topics, you can get 80% knowledge. Remaining 20% you will get to as part of your day-to-day experience. Okay. So we have provided this training in Telugu language as well, and also we have provided in English language as well. This training we are going to conduct as part of English only. There is no other languages. Okay, if we get more than 5 to 10 requests, if they want in specific language, we will organize that as well. But this training from January 15th, we are going to start in English language. Okay, English language only. And Oracle DBA topics, which are we are going to cover. So here I have given the contact details, raxinfotech@gmail.com or 93992634440 mobile numbers. You can contact or text me, and WhatsApp call also available. You can reach me on that. So in RAC, right, it's very important concept for Oracle DBA. If you know the RAC, then only your profile will be shortlisted very quickly, and also you will get very good pay as well. It is very easy. There is no much difference when you are trying to work in a core DBA without RAC knowledge. So you will get to know within 1 week, once you start, how to start up, what is RAC, what is the cluster software, how to start and stop. So basic things will be there. If you know that, you can easily support RAC servers as well. Okay. So we will cover that RAC topics, introductions, advantages, what is RAC, why we need to use this, and architecture, everything we can cover it. How to install the RAC. We already installed this here in 2-node RAC. This similarly, I can show you step by step how to install the RAC software and also database software. We are using latest versions, 19C database versions we are using for core DBA and RAC DBA. 2-node RAC we are using. We are not going more than that. Okay, 3-node, 4-node. We don't have that much of requirement here. That is not needed. It's very easy also. But we are using 2-node RAC, 19C database versions, and Linux operating systems we are using in our lab systems. Okay. And also I'll show you, like, if you required any specific requirements, you want to install your Oracle database on Windows machines, I can show you that demonstrations as well. Okay. But our live labs and all, we are going to support more than 80 to 90% of the organizations. I can say not 90, 80, 70 to 80%. They are using operating system is a Linux only. Linux and Solaris platforms. And very less organizations, they are using Windows. Oracle database on Windows or IBM AX servers. Those servers very rarely they are using. But mostly we are having Linux and Solaris software operating systems. And in RAC second module, we are going to see how to install step by step. Downloading the software, prerequisites, preparing the RAC node, grid installations, then database installation. And if you have any issues, troubleshooting, everything we can cover. Okay. And also how to start. Other thing is how to create the database. After we install the grid software, how to create the database. And database creation we can do in different ways, manual creation and DBCA creations. So these things we will cover it. Once that is done, OEM, I don't think so. We will discuss this theoretically. Why? Because this installing the OEM itself we require a lot of this thing. That is a different topic. We can take it. Okay. But here I'm going to remove this point is not required, but I can discuss like how we are going to use the OEM. What is the advantage of if you are going to use that OEM? Why? Because if you want to monitor your database servers and clusters, operating systems manually, it may take time. If you are having more than hundreds of servers, to monitor each and every server manually, it is very difficult. At that time, we require certain kind of monitoring tools. That is OEM, one of the OEM tool. We have number of tools is there in market, but OEM is a famous one. That too, that is a licensed one. It is not a free of cost. So that also we can discuss later, but I'll show you database installation, grid installation, what is mean by the grid and what is mean by the cluster software, and interview questions also we will cover as part of this RAC architecture and installation part. And storage management. RAC we are going to use ASM storage, and how to create, how to install this grid as part of that grid, how to configuring our ASM instance, and how to create the disk groups, how to add a disks, how to manage the disks, In RAC, we will show you, and also clone by using ASM with RAC. Like this is like ASM, we are using RAC, right? The grid infrastructure level, we are maintaining this. How to start and stop this ASM also, I'll show you. Okay. Mirroring and striping concepts as part of that ASM architecture part, we will cover that as well. Migrating non-ASM to ASM storage, that's, I don't think so. We will discuss this. What is the importance of non-ASM to ASM? How we are going to do that? Okay, that also. Cloning part we can see non-ASM, rack to non-rack, and rack to rack clones we can see there. It will automatically cover this part. Okay, if somebody using non-ASM file system, if they want to convert the non-ASM file system to ASM file system, we will discuss that theoretically. Practically, I don't see it won't. That is like different concept. We will discuss later on, high level thing. That is also not required thing. Okay. And this one cluster where components and architecture as part of this architecture. And what is the difference between voting disks and OCR management? Node addition, node additions and removal. If you want to add, as I said, we are going to maintain two node rack node 1, rack node 2. If you want to add one more racks node 2, racks node 3, how we are going to add that we will discuss as part of this as well. That's where if you are using cluster software, then it is very easy to manage the node addition and deletion or removal. That is very easy, but it's a cost effective thing that we will discuss. And backup and recoveries, it's as part of normal standalone database and RAC databases. Similar way, there is no different topic as well. I don't think it is. I just mentioned this module, but it is not a different topic. We can cover as part of core DBA and RAC. That's where I mean. That's why I have said that core DBA and RAC DBA make up one single course. Managing the users and all, that's how we are going to managing the users in a RAC, that we will discuss. Patching and cloning activities. We can see how to RAC and RAC to non-RAC clones. Patching rolling fashion, node by node, without downtime, complete downtime. How we are going to manage the patches. And OPatch utilities upgrades and other things, we are going to see it, applying the patches and all. Okay, that's all about RAC DBA training with core DBA. That's around 50 to 60 hours we are going to spend time. Per day, 1 hour we are going to discuss. Sometime it may extend it to half an hour, or around 15 minutes to half an hour. It is going to extend a few, like sometime. It is not regularly, but regularly 1 hour training. That's all about our Oracle DBA and core DBA. For fees and all, how much price and all, if you want interview support, if you want job support kind of one, please reach out to me. raxinfotech@gmail.com, and mobile number is this. To be honestly, nowadays we are having a lot of job opportunities for Oracle DBA with RAC. If you can go ahead and search the job opportunities in LinkedIn and Naukri and other social media platforms, there you can see it daily. I'm seeing more than 5 to 10 posts. They required 2 to 3 years experience, 4 to 6 years, more than 10 years experience, different experience levels also they are seeing. That's where I initiated this one. This is the right time as well. Why? Because we have a freeze also will be there as part of year end. Mostly next year, like January, February end, and March first week onwards, we used to get more opportunities. At that time, by end of the first quarter, we used to get lot of market for all the technical skills, not only DBA, for all the technical skills, job opportunities we used to get on Feb end or March first week onwards we used to get. Even though some people are given interviews and they are not getting the offer letters because of that year end freeze, and also end of the first quarter, they will get the offer letters as well. That's where I started in the January month. By end of Feb, if you can complete the courses by end of June or April end or June end, you will get a job as well in the IT. That is possible. Okay, lot of opportunities there. That's where I started these 3 trainings parallelly. Okay, guys. Now, let me take it out. Okay. Oh, these are all the topics we are going to cover. If you have any queries or anything, reach out to me on these numbers. Thank you, guys.